Hello, everyone. It's late, and God gave me this message about a week or so ago, and I was heavily convicted today for not being obedient and sharing, and so I'm sharing it right now. Now, it has blessed me tremendously, and I hope that it will serve as a blessing to you as well. One of the things that I've noticed when it comes to occultic and witchcraft attacks is that they require you to think about it. They need you to obsess over it. They want you to be so enveloped in your woes that it consumes you. They want you to be angry. They require your emotional reaction to be directed towards them. Now, I want you to know that your fear is spiritual currency for their attacks. Overall, your emotions are spiritual currency, but your fear is a spiritual currency that is fueling their attacks. They get power, energy, fuel from you talking about these attacks continuously, day after day. You meditated on it. You're thinking, why did this happen? Who, what, when, where, why? And you've become so acclimated with it that the fear affiliated with these attacks and the attacks itself have become an idol. And you talk more about the attacks than you talk about God. Again, it's all spiritual currency. Now, faith is a knowing that indeed everything will work out. Faith is another type of spiritual currency. And fear is faith that everything will indeed go wrong. We have a tornado warning here, and it's popping up on my phone. Yeah, it's all spiritual currency. Now, if they can control your mind and what you think, then they can control you. Your mind is tied to your soul. Remember, your soul is your mind, emotions, and free will. If they can get you to obsess over them in any capacity, it is a win for them. It is a win for them, because all of your mental energy, all of your mental focus, your meditation, your efforts and energy, it's all being directed towards them. Your thoughts affect your emotions, and your emotions affect your behavior, and which in this instance is your free will. Satan is equally as pleased with you if you believe in him too much or too little. There's immense power in our thoughts. There's so much power in the words that we say and the things that we think and our actions. 2 Corinthians 10:5 states that to cast down imaginations and everything high that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, because the power of our thoughts, these things will become idle and they'll become a God in our life. Job 22:28 says that thou shalt decree a thing and it shall come to pass. Philippians 4:8 states, whatever things are true, noble, just, pure, lovely, of good report, and if there's anything of virtue and praiseworthy, meditate on these things. Proverbs 23:7 says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. And my favorite scripture, one of my favorites, Matthew 9:29, according to your faith be it unto you. Now, these are just a few scriptures that are centered around our thoughts, but there are several, and time again, they all tell us to guard our minds and make sure the things that we're thinking about are worthy of thinking about. Make sure they're good and pure. So, as hard as this may be for some of us, this is the art of meditation, focusing on the goodness of God, looking past all of the noise and bypassing that and focusing on Jesus. Remember when Jesus walked on water and Peter said, Lord, if it's you, command me to come on the water. And Jesus said, come. And so Peter begins to walk on the water. And as Peter's walking on the water, he has tunnel vision. He only sees Jesus. And then he notices the sound of the wind. And then the wind is boisterous and it's doing like just extra credit stuff, you know. The wind is boisterous. And he takes his eyes off of Jesus and he looks at the wind, and all of a sudden he's afraid, and then he sinks. And he says, Jesus, save me. So whenever the spirit of fear came in and he took his eyes off of Jesus, when he took his eyes off of Jesus, the spirit of fear came in and then he sank. God did not give us the spirit of fear. That is from Satan. God gave us the spirit of peace, power, and a sound mind. Peace, power, and a sound mind. And so I'll leave you with that tonight. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see similar content, subscribe. And until next time, blessings. We have a tornado warning right now. But I wanted to get this out because the conviction was very heavy. God gave me this, I don't know, maybe like a week or so ago. And I've just been kind of marinating on it, just been sitting on it. So anyway, blessings. See you guys next time.